Actually, Nazareth House is a vision of the Maurice and Judith, who are Germans who came to Uganda and to be able to serve as missionaries. And the vision is to be able to reach out to as many kids who are not having access to better education, who are not having access to better parenthood, and to see how they can be able to help them to find value to themselves and value to life in general.
So if you put a child in an orphanage, it's not the same setting as if you have a family already there. So our heart is to support those families who do that already, like who have the children already in their homes. And instead of taking them out, to leave them there, but to support the family as they can continue the work they did already. Yeah.
So it's kind of like kids who are mostly in vulnerable homes and no one seems to care about them. So they're given that opportunity to be able to have a place where they can find comfort, where they can find trainings, where they can be able to find discipleship so that they can be better adults in the future.
We have our set programs. We have 3 community programs a week. We have a weekly program just with our sponsored children. We have like 50 children we sponsor to school. There are house visits. We have every week we have meetings with the parents for sponsored kids. Also, especially with our sponsored children, we also talk about the love of God, that He's the greatest Father, He's the good Father who cares for us, so that they get that message the most. Because I think those are often the children who need it most, because they don't have fathers. Most of them didn't experience any good fathers in their life, or don't even have any father figure in their life. We want to help children grow holistically. According to Luke chapter 2, verse 52, Jesus grew in wisdom, in stature, and in favor with God and man. So that's how we try to help children grow too. We try to help them grow in stature, so physically. Try to help them grow spiritually, in favor with God, so we teach them Bible stories. Then we help them grow in wisdom, that is like the school fees, or we have a library here where they can borrow books. And in favor with man, that is the social emotional aspect. Like just now, we're having trauma healing here to help children process their feelings, their emotions, especially like these vulnerable sponsored kids with the loss of a parent or 2 parents. Or sometimes the parents didn't die, but they kind of abandoned them to relatives, which is even harder sometimes, I feel.
All this, what we're doing, this helping, is not just for their physical needs, but most importantly, the only hope we can give is Jesus, the greatest hope. And without Jesus, it's like everything's for nothing.
Then we just saw the need for a place children can come after school where they feel safe, where they feel loved, where they can do things they can't do at home. And that's how we got the idea for Nazareth House. Yeah.